YouTube, what's poppin', y'all? All right, so look, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Um, I've been busy. You guys obviously won't know that because like I'm not gonna space them out to where it seems like I've been gone for a long time because I already made these videos in advance. But basically, me talking to chat on Twitch. Um, I've been gone. I had moved to Texas. Right, I just got here about a week ago. I really had to just settle in, see the scenery for myself, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm enjoying it so far. But with that being said, I really just had to scope it out just so I can make I plan ideas for content, right? That's coming in terms of vlogs. I do gotta get a couple more things for my camera, so that way I could be like over prepared, like mainly extra batteries, better microphone, so I can capture everybody's audio, lighting, things of that sort. So, but I'm still gonna make content in the meantime, but just know that's gonna get added to the setup. So expect some vlogs coming. I do have like a couple footages of like older vlogs I can post. Like the trip here, I did get a couple clips. I don't know if it's really worth posting. Maybe I might collage it. We'll see. I'll put it all together. But yeah, I'm excited. There's new opportunities, especially for the clothing brand. Speaking of the clothing brand, the website. I have like a few more things to touch up, but it's gonna be dropped Sunday. So if you do sign up for emails, you will be notified when I do like open the website. But I have a lot of I have like 5 different like things you could select from, mainly so I give you guys a variety. There's gonna be available in multiple colors, prices. You'll see when you open the website. Today we are doing a reaction video to what does it say? Police surprise couple cashing fraud checks at a credit union. I believe it's a credit union. This one kind of grabbed my interest because it's a couple. So is it gonna be like the last one of the videos we posted before where like she snitched on him? Obviously I don't think she's working for the cops, but like is she gonna like give up her mans? How is that gonna play out, But with that all being said, I am trying to still grow my Twitch, so if you guys do see this from YouTube, I will post the link down below. I'm usually live. I post my schedule, but I'm usually live Monday, Wednesday, Fridays and Saturdays, usually from 10:30 to about whenever I feel like getting off. I'm usually live for like 2-3 hours. So yeah, come stop by, and I definitely am always open to talking to new people. But yeah, if you guys do like what you guys are seeing, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy the video. See you in the next one. Peace. Police surprise couple cashing fraud checks at credit union. All right, as we know, let's go ahead and react to just the title alone. Surprise a couple cashing fraud checks at credit union. So is it gonna be similar to like the last video that we reacted to, kind of like this with that one teenager where he got caught? Cause like, how did they know? I'm assuming that the bank probably recognized it as like a fraud check, and then they just held them there till they got there. Or was it like again in that previous video where they tried doing that at a previous bank, it didn't work, so they alerted other banks, and they seen them coming ahead of time? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the bank probably seen it was a fraud check and just told the cops, and then just waited it out. Why there's an ambulance there, I don't know. We'll find out in a minute. But fraud checks, so multiple. I'm assuming it's multiple, maybe at a credit union. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's probably a large amount, because the banks probably wouldn't get too sketched out if it was like $200, right? Of a check. Now let's say if it's like 5,000, gonna be like, hey bro, before we even make this transaction, what's what, right? But let's get into it.
I was not going to have you take this because he would dug well too deep into it already. I'm like, well, he's at it. He's taking this. I didn't like how he did that. So.
On July 11th, 2025, officers were dispatched to a local credit union for someone cashing a fraud check just hours earlier. And now a couple presenting a similar check from the same company.
So they were alerted about someone cashing a check. Hold on, my bad.
Now a couple presenting a similar check from the same company.
So I'm guessing someone did it. They're like, that shit's green. Y'all go try it. And then they got alerted. Why the fuck is he running though? Are they trying to get away? Oh, he got wheels on him.
15, I'll be on the male and the female in the parking lot.
Are you alright?
Hey, don't move. So.
Oh, she looks scared as hell. I could understand it though, right? Because she's like, why the fuck is he running at me? But that's the face of guilt right there. Look at that shit. He's just like, oh hell no. But she, on the other hand, is like, we're cooked.
No, we got a call about fraudulent checks. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna head back over here and get it figured out. Do you hear me?
All right, yeah, she was just catching
That's fine. I'm pregnant. I need to get food.
We're gonna head over here.
Come on, babe.
I'm coming. I'm just hungry.
And don't even try to run off or anything.
I'm not running, so I'm pregnant.
Okay.
You can't detain me if I'm pregnant.
Actually, I can detain you if you're pregnant.
You're all right.
I
You just
didn't
tried
do
to pass
anything
your check.
wrong.
But here.
You didn't do anything. You didn't do anything, babe. You didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
So, okay, but here, let's head inside.
You're all right, babe. Listen, they just want to talk to you about the check.
Okay, but I didn't do anything wrong.
Right, okay, so listen, duh, that's what I'm saying, babe. Watch yourself.
Ow.
Sorry, watch yourself. You gotta talk to you about the job. You're all right. She's all right, bro.
My stomach.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Right.
So,
She's crying, so like that's not a good sign already. She's definitely taking that, Chick-fil-A meal. She gets sat down. But automatically crying, automatically like to him is like guilt. However he wants to see it, we'll see.
so
Somebody,
Where do I go?
919
What do you want
West
to
Rover. Hand me the
Let's
bill
just go back to the
here.
office over here.
we were trying to get you.
Is this the office you guys are sitting in?
This one.
Okay.
You should be right here.
I just farted. I'm sorry. I'm pregnant.
Hey, can you tell us what's going on?
Could you explain to me what's going on, sir?
Okay. Do either of you guys have driver's license or some form of ID?
I have ID.
Yeah,
Where is it?
right here. You should be fine, baby. You just have to.
I didn't even It's just my work check, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I did.
Where's your ID?
I don't have one.
You don't?
No, I don't.
Okay.
All she tried to do was cash her work check. We don't know anything else. We were waiting. She was like, okay, we're gonna leave because
I'm
it's taking too long.
hungry.
And she's
He's talking like he's done this before, right? So basically, he already has his story down pat. I don't think this is his first time doing it. This probably her first time doing shit. And if it's not, it's probably her first time getting caught because she's just ready to tell it all. It feels like. Or it could just be her, like, what y'all be calling it? Pregnancy hormones? I don't even know if that's a thing, but from what I be hearing, that's a thing. So,
hungry, and she sometimes gets like
Okay, well,
impatient.
what's your last name?
Mine,
Yeah.
baby, you're all right.
Middle initial?
You're okay, baby. I'm telling you. Shh, relax,
Okay.
relax.
All right, so your name is Americas?
Yes, sir.
Baby, you're okay. You didn't do anything. You just gotta
I know, but it just hurts my belly because I didn't do anything. And I just...
All right. Well, yeah, we're going to try to get this all figured out and everything like that. All right, so we're going to try to get this figured out, okay?
Alright.
But because of what's being claimed,
Right.
Have you both been arrested before?
No, I've never been.
Okay.
I mean,
Have
I've been arrested, but it was just,
okay, have you been read your Miranda rights before?
yeah. Are we going to jail? Am I going to jail? Is she going to jail? What's going
I mean, I didn't do anything. I was
So-
just trying to get some food.
Okay, so here. I thought the other officer was here, but
Can you explain to us?
Yes,
okay.
please.
So here, I'll read you your Miranda rights first, then I'll explain.
she was
So,
tripping.
okay.
All right.
All right, so you have the right to remain
You
silent.
didn't do anything.
My belly
So hey,
Listen,
here,
babe.
this is gonna pertain to you both,
Right,
okay?
listen,
Since you're
babe.
both here, you her present with you
All
while
you
you're
gotta
being
do is
questioned.
listen.
Oh, here we go. No, you're good.
You're good, babe.
It's two with them. That's the only reason why I haven't cuffed them.
My belly hurt.
They were they were getting ready to hop in the vehicle, leave, make contact with them, have them both come back
I
in.
don't even have a vehicle.
Then,
You're all right.
then where you guys were going?
To go get food for my baby.
Okay. And so, yeah. So I'll go back to reading you your Miranda rights. We'll figure out what's going on, okay? But based on what is being claimed, that's where we're at right now, okay?
What's being claimed?
So here, I'll read you your Miranda rights first and we'll talk about it, okay?
All right, just listen.
It will be used against you in the court of law.
Understand that?
You have the right to make any statements.
Right?
Do you understand each of these rights as I have explained?
Right.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me?
We just want to know what's going on.
So having these rights in mind, do you wish to speak with me?
You want to speak with us?
I just want to know.
It pertains to you both. Do you wish to speak with me?
I just want to know what's going on.
Do you wish to speak with me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So the checks that are being written, they're claiming are fraud.
Okay, and how was that?
And so, one, the numbers are not accurate, whatever the account numbers are on them. Also, someone here earlier came in with this similar fraudulent check trying to deposit as well. So unless you can prove to me that this is actually from your job and this is how you're getting paid, the thing is,
So they said someone came there earlier with the same type of check. Was that one? Did that one go through and they caught it later, or did they catch that one too and he just got away? Because like, I'm assuming that he left and then they showed up, because why were they there? Like, right when they were leaving. It's kind of weird. I think they might have let him know ahead of time.
right now, they are saying they're fraudulent checks trying to be deposited.
Okay, she, as being the check holder, had no idea about none of that. She didn't even know if it was being flagged. The dude was taking too long to cash the check, and
I don't know. This is my first time cashing.
I'm here for
I
it.
don't even know what's going on.
But you said it's from work, but
I'm 18. I just got a job. I just started my life. I'm having a baby. This is also new to me.
So she's 18. What the fuck? Anyways, my new question is like, if she was the one, if it was under her name that they were cashing it, can he get in trouble too? Like, obviously I'm not trying to, put it all on her, but like, can they do that, y'all? Like, what the fuck? Hold on.
The check is fraudulent.
So where is it that you gotta calm down.
You told him.
So
exactly
where is it that you work?
I work at the plasma. At the CDL plasma. That's where I work.
Okay. Is there any way they can confirm the check is actually from them? Because right now it's being flagged as.
This is the first time this happens to, like, you guys.
And I'm going to tell you right now, it's very similar to the check that a female tried to deposit from a whole nother company. But as far as the image and everything,
but I don't know what's going on. It was in my mailbox and I opened it this morning and I came to the.
We don't know how to.
I live at the Hay Meadow apartment, so we walked here. This is where I live. I just live down the street.
And you got 2 checks from them?
Just one.
Just one. I only got one from the mail.
Okay.
You okay, man?
Here. Can you guys just stand by with them real quick?
No, I didn't open my mail. I never did anything wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong, bro. You didn't do anything.
They never said the amount.
No. Yeah. I just wanted to keep food.
It's okay, babe. You didn't know. Hey, look, listen.
Either she's a really good fucking actor, bro, or she's just really that sensitive. For what? And for two, like, this is where I feel like it'd be hard to be a cop, because it's like, if you're a cop and you have like a sensitive side, do you just feel like, oh damn, I feel bad, like I believe him? Because everybody could like put on a show like this, and then he believes him, and then shit goes out the window. But I feel like because the evidence is there, where it was like a similar, like, I guess, check, similar though, it's not the same though. So how does that even make sense? Maybe they are telling the truth, like she really did get it in the mail. But with the evidence being there, I feel like they're probably bullshitting. She might actually genuinely be scared though. I'm just going to jail.
Look at me. You didn't know. So you already told him and that's it? You didn't know, okay?
How long have you worked at the Plasma Center for?
Like, I'm not even sure, like a month or two, like not that long. I didn't do anything in the funeral. Just want to lay down and eat my food.
I ain't gonna lie, look, little sidetrack shit. That shit is wrong. Look, 12:05:02, 12:04. It's a little behind.
Okay, babe.
Dumb shit.
So, here, can you stand up for me?
Can I go to the hospital?
So, hey, you say you're pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you stand
That's why the ambulance is there.
I'm right here, babe. I'm right here. Hey, listen to me.
Can I go to the hospital?
Hold on.
You
No, I
just
need
gotta
to go
listen.
to the hospital.
Okay, we'll get to that
Look
point,
at me,
but
look at me,
don't
look
put your
at
hands
me.
behind your back. If she's pregnant, we're gonna have to cuff her in the front.
All right, look at me. Hey, listen to me, baby. I am going to be there. You said you didn't know, did nobody know? It's all right. You okay? Look at me. Have I ever left you? Have I ever left you? Babe, have I ever left you? Look at me. Have I ever left you? We ain't gonna start doing that now.
I didn't go to the hospital. My stomach hurts.
Anything happens,
Bro, if he put this on her, he's a dead wrong fucking baby daddy, bro. Cause no, like imagine she was like, hey, I need you to take this check, right? And your name go cash it, right? You doing with all the ID, with all the sauce, you feel me? If he did that to her, that's bogus as hell. And if she actually holds it down and don't say nothing, which by the looks of it, she probably is gonna say something. She saw that she doesn't, but if she does, that's you can't even be upset why she did talk. If she does, I don't even know how this is gonna play out, but that's just speaking ahead of time, like a time, you know.
on the way there, they'll take you to the
Here,
hospital.
can you just escort?
It's okay.
Can you go ahead and escort her?
Yeah, it's
He's
okay.
already called level 2 medics, so.
What's up, man?
Okay. So, right now we're gonna go ahead and run you. An officer is gonna go ahead and run you. I need you to just tell me what's going on, cause the first thing I'm gonna tell you right now is that the first check that she tried to deposit from CSL, they do not have anybody who works there with that name.
I'm not for sure what you mean. All I know is this.
Okay, please listen
All I know,
up, please.
all I know is that I came in here with her to cash her check, and they were taking too long, and she wanted to leave.
Okay, so
And we rushed.
so you're telling me you don't know anything about the checks?
Hell no. If I did, I would never came in here with her. Never would have. We know, like I'm legitimately not aware of the check being fraudulent. No.
Did you see her pull checks out of the mail or anything like that? As if
I
they
mean,
were
she
mailed to
checks
her?
her mailbox daily, and
But did you see her pull them out the mail?
I'm not. No.
Okay.
Not for sure.
Now tell me the truth. Does she work at CSO?
She works.
She works,
She
but
works.
does she work at the
Wherever
plasma center?
wherever she works, that's unfamiliar to me. I just visit. You
Okay,
know?
so you don't even know where she actually works. Okay.
I'm not for sure. I just didn't want her to, feel like she was being left doing everything alone. So I assisted her and came in. But like she was gonna get food after this, and she said that she got her check today, and that's what happened.
Okay.
Other than that, I'm not aware of anything else. You know what's gonna happen with her?
So she's most likely going to be arrested for writing for a fraudulent check, trying to deposit bad checks.
Okay.
Or fraudulent checks. So, I
So,
mean,
so we gotta go to court for this.
she will have to.
Okay, and so how do we get the situation resolved with?
Here, hold on. Does it come back?
What? So it seems like there was an incident from last year that we talked to you about. So
Incident?
yeah. So we're just gonna. It's easier to get out of here and let people continue their
Yeah,
business.
you want to step outside?
Yeah.
You said about the incident
Yes. That's,
pertaining to.
I will explain further. I have to look at it. I'm not even sure. I wasn't
Okay.
an officer on it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I'm gonna
just
stand up.
stand up.
I ain't gonna run. I ain't
You
gonna do
want to
nothing.
put
Yeah, you're gonna. It's gonna.
I'm not gonna run.
I understand that. Let him put it in here.
I'm putting my phone in my pocket.
Fine.
Am I being detained right?
Correct. So we can talk to you about.
Yeah.
If I knew more about it, I'd let you know. But
Yeah. I don't have any warrants though, do I?
No.
No.
I need to go to the hospital. My stomach hurts.
You're okay.
She's having an anxiety
I'll be
attack.
honest with you, I really don't know what's going on right now. I just
Bro,
got
I didn't even do anything. I'm pregnant. I just opened my check and I just came to cash it to get food. That's literally it.
Nah, this shit happened. So
Are you guys here? Are you guys here earlier?
no, I don't remember coming there earlier because I wasn't with her.
Okay.
But so you saying you situation?
Correct.
The thing is, they've already come. The SEPQ here already called Plasma Center, because that's where she is saying she worked, and that's where she got the check from. They already said they don't have anybody who works there with that name.
Okay.
That's already been confirmed, and then they got another check that they're still investigating, but she already just a couple of days ago deposited a check.
that was fraudulent. Okay.
Yeah, it sounds like she actually got money for it, but they haven't
Damn.
called, so we won't worry about that one. It sounds like it might still be a SFQ thing since SFQ has that information.
She'll probably get charged, but she's gonna get a bond. She'll be out the next day, bro. if her boyfriend doesn't get locked up and he's real, he'll bond her out, at least with a bondsman. But she's definitely never been in trouble for sure, just by the way she's acting. It's not like she's gonna evade because it's not like a violent crime. Um, she's gonna be out like the next day most likely.
But I'm just gonna go get final information. But yeah, she's gonna be under arrest for fraud. Yeah.
What the hell he get arrested for?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna guess Caroline about her name. Follow her to the hospital.
Yeah, it sounds like Blaine has something on this guy.
You got 49.
Oh, okay.
Split the pole.
As of right now, it sounds like she might be lying about her name. So.
Well, there was no photo that popped up with her, and I was gonna look at her booking record to see if anything came up. I mean, does her ID, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, that does kind of change things though. Like where I said she's probably never been in trouble. If she's never been in trouble, she wouldn't use her, like, she would use her real name. So maybe she has been in trouble before. Maybe she's not really 18. They'll probably say that at the end.
ID says America. Just trying to make sure it's not a fake ID. But
So he had a 2024 June domestic.
when you ran her name, it did pull up?
Comes up, yeah. They
I
do
wonder.
not have her there. Is that correct? As an employee?
Yes. So no, she is not an employee there. There's only one America that works there.
America or America's?
America.
America.
Mhm.
America.
America.
Well, if there's not an America's, then I think you're fine.
Yeah.
But you cannot go off of what these people say. They f it up all the time. You gotta call the company or something.
Yeah, she's the one cashing in, and then she tried that other copy that you saw is completely different. It was Heartland.
Yeah.
That she tried to cash, and then yesterday she cashed a whole check from a whole nother company.
She told me, because I asked in that room, how long you worked at the plasma place for? She's like, I don't know, a month or two? She told him she just started.
Oh, she said about a month. She said that she hadn't got paid yet. Reed and Miranda, both of them, been sitting there.
Yeah.
And, and she's bawling in there, making a scene.
Yeah, so he's gonna go on domestic, and
Is she the victim?
No, it's a ex-girl, but he knows who I'm talking about and everything. So I'm just gonna fill out booking, and then if he's not going for fraud, then I'm just gonna call for the WAG, and then.
Yeah, he's not going for fraud. Do not ever deny them an ambulance. Okay. I think this is a legitimate forgery. I just didn't like the way he handled it. I want steps. This is me. I want steps done before I arrest them. And they just, now we're doing them after, which is okay. There's probable cause to put somebody in handcuffs. I don't have an issue with that. You know what I mean? It's fine, but it better be legit. That's all I guess I'm trying to say. So I'm trying to get on him. Like, you need to do this. You need to do these steps now. Because he says...
Like that about a bitch. He actually got booked for like domestic from way back when. She's probably gonna go to the hospital first, or at least get looked at before she gets booked. They probably gonna split up. I ain't gonna lie. That shit ain't gonna last, bro.
That they called and said, no, there's somebody that works here by that name. And then when I came out, he goes, yeah, there's an America that works there. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? It's like, I was not gonna have you take this because he would dug well too deep into it already. I'm like, well, he's at it. He's taking this. I didn't like how he did that. So.
Americas was charged with forgery. Jones was charged with domestic battery.
She was charged with forgery. If that's it, that's nothing too crazy. He's charged with domestic violence.
And criminal damage to property.
Okay.
Sure.
I would have to say, bro ass definitely, like, I guess he knew. He definitely knew. Maybe because she wasn't saying, like, unless she's a real one, she wasn't saying, like, well, he told me to come, this and that. Maybe he didn't know, but I'm going to go ahead and say that he knew. He was just trying to act like he didn't, but he still ended up getting fucked up in the end. Her ass, she probably got away with it one time, and her name is actually America, so that she wasn't lying about that. Because they just said it. But she probably did it one time, thought she could do it again, but she didn't. She's probably never been in trouble. with that being said, those are my final thoughts. I feel like should eventually come to bite you in the ass if you're not careful, especially if you don't know what you're doing. You can do it multiple times, but eventually shit is gonna, fine, just gonna catch you. Little side note though, jail is not fun, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's cold as fucking there. The food is bro. The fucking food makes you want to kill yourself, bro. You do get a lot of sleep though, but it's cold. You don't want to go there. Nobody wants to go there. If you know, you know. I would have to say like, if you're not in like if you in a holding cell, okay, maybe you'll live. But if you just in a pod, bro, fuck no. Anyways, YouTube, I have lined up a couple of videos of what I'm reacting to. I might throw in like something random between them, but expect some better content. Vlogs, again, they are coming soon. I just have to plan out the content. I do have like ideas of where I want to go. It just has to be lined up perfectly, and I gotta get more comfortable with the camera, the settings, and then being in public with it. I'm not used to it yet, but I am. It's just like I gotta do it. But yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Hope you guys enjoy this one. Peace. Alright, that's gonna do it for fucking YouTube. I like this background. This one's tough as fuck. I fuck with it, yeah. What time is it? 11:30. Let's open up COD. If it's an update, I'm not even gonna fucking try it, bro.